too well how I don't even know what I just said there. I'm not sure how well you guys will be able to see this, but today I'm gonna do a quick video on flint knapping. So this is the rock I use. It's called Onondaga, and it comes from the Niagara Falls region of Canada, and I believe it is in the States, in New York, but I'm not sure. I'm not gonna knap this whole piece. I'm actually gonna do a video on denticulates, so we'll see that, but I'll show you how you knock it off. This is actually limestone, not Onondaga chert, but Onondaga forms in limestone. It looks more like that, I guess. This is just a big brick of Onondaga, or limestone, sorry. Suppose you could knap that if you wanted to, as you can see. So this, at one point, was a chunk of Onondaga, but it's no longer. Now it's just limestone. Now I guess I'll knock a piece off of that so you guys can see. So there's a lot of problems with Onondaga. As you can see, it's very fractured in a lot of places. It smells like oil, and it's made from, if I remember correctly, it's made from plants and such. So there would be a layer, the bedrock, and then the plants would die, and sediments would come, and then it would form limestone, and then Onondaga. So anyways, like I said, I'm going to show you a video on how to knap denticulates, or denticulates. These are just some examples I did a while ago. Basically, in archaeological terms, a denticulate is a type of toothy tool commonly found in the Mousterian. At various Neanderthal sites, this type of lithic is the second most common lithic within Middle Paleolithic sites, right after reclores. Basically, a reclore is a type of scraper. I did discuss that in a previous video. If you'd like to go check it out, please do so. And basically, as you can see, a denticulate can be described as a toothy tool with serrations, and it's not too far from a lithic saw like this one, but these are actually made for bone and wood, where these were most likely used as butchering tools. So some of the things I like to point out with this is that these can be used for shredding of meats. For example, if an elderly Neanderthal couldn't chew his meats, you could use this to shred up, make shredded meats. These are actually better for butchering because, unlike a bifaced blade like this, the teeth will actually grip onto the meat better, and it will help with that. And it's good at skinning and all that, and it requires less retouching and less skill. So, for example, this kind of tool, where it's bifaced, won't be as good as tearing through meat as this one. And just a few more other things I'd like to point out is that denticulates are more commonly found within the Mousterian Eastern Europe, with Uzbekistan being referred to as the denticulate Mousterian. Because of how common the tool is at sites within the Mousterian of Western Europe, denticulates are not common, but seem to be swapped out for reclores, in Eastern Europe, that is. This to me shows the cultural differences between Western European Neanderthals and Eastern European Neanderthals. Something that I find fascinating, but will not go into too much detail, is about my next hypothetical Neanderthal ritual practice videos. And I'm going to shut up now and get into making one. So hopefully you enjoyed that quick overview. So basically, this is Western Europe, this is Eastern Europe. Denticulates aren't as common in Western Europe, but are in Eastern Europe. So I'm going to use a simple hammerstone. I've already got a flake here that it's a spall. You can see where I whacked it right there. It came off, so we'll see about making a denticulate. So, I haven't napped in a while. I've been sort of taking a hiatus on this because of health reasons. And, let's see. So you have to be very precise. So I'll shut up now. So you can see kind of the edges forming. You go right beside that. So there's one tooth. We'll go right beside that. So you can kind of see where it started to form. And then it's better off like this angle. You sort of see the teeth starting to show up. I can't speak English right now. So there you go, really. It's not too difficult to make denticulates. Like I said, you have to be pretty concentrated. And, so yeah. There is a Mousterian denticulate napped from Onondaga Chert by a guy in Canada with Canadian equipment and fucking European technology. We'll do another one. That was way too quick. Like I said, I haven't flint napped in a while, so I'm a little rusty when it comes to it. Here's some spalls, just in case you're wondering, of Onondaga. It's very varied. You can get stuff like this, like that, and there's a really rare Onondaga, which is it's striped, like layers, so it's got stripes, and then stuff like this, which looks like camouflage. That's the best way to describe it. So I'm not sure how well you can see, but you hit it, then you go right next to it, hit it again. Oh, one of the main problems with Onondaga is it's very fractured. It's called freeze cracks. So you can see right in there, you see that little pop? That's where water got in and froze and expanded and actually pushed the rocks apart. You can kind of see it right here where this part kind of dips in. All those crystals is freeze cracks. So let us see about going on another piece. So here's a smaller flake, and this might not work as well. I should flip it around. Oh, my earbud fell out. Microphone fell. Sorry about that, guys. So you can see there, they start to form, and yeah, it's really not. My theory is that the Eastern Europeans, or the Eastern European Neanderthals who were making these, were really doing so to get the most out of their tools, or flakes, I should say. And there you go. I mean, these are razor sharp. I have really tough hands, so just don't do this. Any new napper, don't do that. So there you go. You can pretty much see the general concept of a denticulate. So that's it. I guess I'll show it one more time. Oh. Now, I'll give you a flint napping tip. while we're here. Let's see. Grab a new flake. So when you're flint knapping, what a lot of people do is they have their hand about halfway. What you want is you want to have it like right underneath. So when you're striking, you're not destroying your piece. You want to support it. You're not gorilla gripping it either. You're loosely holding. That's why you see me drop it all the time. So when you hit it, it doesn't flop around like that, but you don't want to hold it so tight that when you smack it, it breaks. So you want to lightly hold it, and thank God I did one last one, because this one turned out the best. So here you go. So shaky right now. So this one is the most accurate one that I just reproduced. You can see just how wicked and sharp those are. Oh, flint knapping brain. And I love making Mousterian technology, as you guys will come to find out. I had an arrowhead I made, but oh, there it is. The disc is a mess. Sorry, guys. Here's an arrowhead I made a few days ago. I used to like making North American style points, but my heart rests with the Neanderthals still. So there you go. You can see just how wicked pointy that is. These will cut through pretty much anything. And where's that little saw I made? Here's a little saw. Two very different techniques of making this. And I should be able to show you how to make a saw real quick too. Just take a little blade like this. Let's see. Take another one, and you quite literally Onondaga is an incredibly tough stone to work. But it lasts a very long time. You can't really see it. It's not a good flake to do that on. This might work better. Or not. Yeah, you can kind of see what I'm talking about there. It's a very different technique for making saws versus denticulates. So like I said, this will be made for more woodworking, and this is more for butchery. So this is Upper Paleolithic to the Neolithic, and this is Middle Paleolithic. Neanderthal versus Homo sapien technology. So there it is. Not much else. See? Not much else. And if you focus on this technology, you don't have to worry about breaking it, because they're very sturdy, useful tools. So there you go, guys. This was a quick flint knapping video. Slowly trying to get back into it. Health reasons, can't really talk about. But there you go. See you guys later. This has been Neanderthal Joe. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.